you want. This is an amazing cake made from scratch with a lot of beautiful ingredients, and I really advise you to follow me today for this. Okay, let's get started. Okay, good. I'm ready, and I hope you too. And as you see here, I've got all these beautiful ingredients. I've got pineapple and banana. This will be the filling of the cake. And I've got, last week we made together, do you remember? We made the oranges caramelized. So we are going to need this to flavor the sponge and the creme patisserie. We have butter, we have vodka, we have vanilla and cinnamon, we have sugar, we have icing sugar, we have a touch of gelatin we need to put, I will show you after why, baking powder, self-raising flour, we have this, the gun for the Italian Merengue, and what else? We have milk, and flour, eggs, and cornflour. I'm gonna check the ingredients, and I'm going to put all the everything we have put in this cake together, and I'm going to put in all the list on the YouTube channel. Okay, so let's start because we have a lot to do. How are you today? I hope that you are very well, my friend. So starting, I read a book one day, and there was right that the vanilla essence, for many people, there are many people that when they try a product with the vanilla essence or the original vanilla, fresh vanilla, many people like the essence. But the beauty of what I read, so this product that is made from the industry, when you are going to check in the laboratory, okay, when you are going to check the molecular structure of this product, you cannot recognize if it comes from the vanilla pod or if it comes from the industry. This is such amazing things. You don't think? Okay, so we start from the sponge, because the sponge, it will take 50 minutes. Okay, the sponge will take 50 minutes, and we use this recipe. We are going to do, I've got the recipe right here. We are going to do this recipe from scratch, but you know, there are thousands of recipes out there. When you have understood the method, what to do, then you can choose any recipe. This is what I think. So we do this recipe by 4. So in this, this will be flour. So we are going to put 3. Oh, we do more. So flour, we do 6 per 7 42, 6 per 5 30. So 450. So 450 gram flour. Okay. Okay, 450 gram flour, and in this recipe there is cornflour as well, and we need to, okay, so I put 100 gram of cornflour, so we're going to top with this. Okay, altogether 800 gram. Don't worry for the measurement, because I'm gonna do I'm gonna put all the ingredients in the video. Okay, don't worry. So first of all, you need to aerate. Okay, to aerate the flour. So bring alive your flour. Another thing that you can do, if you like cinnamon, you can put a touch of cinnamon now. And you will have your beautiful sponge that is taste of cinnamon, orange, and fruit. this will be an amazing sponge. Okay, now we are going to do the sponge, and we need for this job 20 eggs. So we need 20 eggs, and we are going to put the eggs here because we are going to use the mixer. Okay, so 20 eggs. Here I got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 20 eggs. One, two, and 3. Okay, so good. Just checking if internet work. Okay, 20 eggs. We are going to do a nice beautiful sponge from scratch. If you don't have a mixer, don't worry, you can do with the hand mixer. If you have in the house an hand mixer, you can do with the hand mixer. And okay, so sometimes you can lose the shell of the eggs into all the others when you do this job. So if you want to make sure that you see that you don't lose any shell, you need to have a cup, and you put your egg in a cup, and then so egg cup. Okay, it's almost so. All our 20 eggs are gone now, and here I got my towel. So for the sponge, 20 eggs, corn flour, sugar. So 600. So for this recipe, okay, 600 gram sugar. Here we go. And for this recipe, we need 600 gram sugar. Okay, and the flour, corn flour. Okay, so and we put a touch of vanilla as well. Okay, and what I want to help this sponge, I'm gonna add a tablespoon for this recipe of baking powder. Okay, two tablespoons of baking powder. Okay, so let's put together. Let's start. And sorry, I need to do this as well because I want to do, when I'm going to do the video, okay, the video for YouTube. So this is gonna be another, where is video here? Wow, photo, video. Okay, but you can check me as well. Okay, good. So now we are doing the sponge. Okay, now we are doing the sponge. Here I've got my flour with the baking powder. I put some oil in this tray, and I'm going to stick the baking paper in the bottom. And here is where is going to be the sponge, the Victoria sponge. Meanwhile the sponge is getting ready, I'm gonna check the ingredient for the creme patisserie, because the creme patisserie I need to make it from scratch. It will be hot, so it needs to be cooled down. So in the time the sponge is on, I'm going to make the creme patisserie. Now you see this beautiful, let's put the creme patisserie aside for a moment. You see this beautiful product here. This is amazing. Okay, now what we need a big bowl that maybe, let me see if I've got bigger. No, let's do with this one. Okay, so you will need a small spatula, and you will need a spatula, a bigger spatula as well. And because we need a bigger. Okay, let's use the pot for now. Let's use this pot. Okay, so you have this beautiful product here. Okay, look how beautiful. But okay, this is another secret. Do not over whip the sponge, the eggs, okay? Because if you over whip them, they are gonna lose the structure in the oven. So you need to whip them at about 80% of their potential. So 80% of their potential. And then when they are in the oven, they have this other 20, the egg white, that is the egg white. They have the other 20% that it can expand, okay? So do not over whip this product. Okay, so one thing that we do now, so we have put already, this was, do you remember? This was the flour and the cinnamon, okay? And we are going to put some orange flavor into this product that will be the sponge, okay? So this sponge will be very, very tasty, very flavory, okay? Good. And so now, slowly, what do? You put a bit of flour, and you see, and you make sure that there is no flour left, okay? So make sure that your sponges come beautiful, okay? You don't wanna see these things, okay? You don't wanna see this thing. Let's take a video from here as well. So you see, this is this thing here. They need to go. And so I'm using the camera, and I'm using the iPad as well. And when I'm going to edit the video on YouTube, so I've got multiple camera to check it. Okay, so look how beautiful it is. Okay, so let's put another little bit of flour. Another things that you can do, you see, you have to make sure that these all bunches of flour that you can see, they need to go through your mixture, okay? Must become thick, nice and thick. Look how beautiful it's becoming. And another thing that you can do, if you want to make sure that the job is coming well, you can do this. This is another thing that you can do, you see. And I want to show to these guys. I don't think I need this mixer anymore, and we can use we can use more space. Okay, so look, another thing that you can do is you can strain a little bit. You see, you can do this, and is more easy. So in this way, you see, is more easy to, yeah. So we can work alone. Alone we can do everything. You need a bit of patience, but you can master everything. Do not, when you do this, do not overwork the product as well, because you are going to lose all the hair that have been incorporated through the mixer. No, so do this and be gentle, and you are going to make an amazing, beautiful Victoria sponge. So this will be an amazing Victoria sponge. Okay, trust me that I'm baking from 30 years of baking. And if you check my review at Giuseppe Manzoli Chef, if you Google all my reviews, they are beautiful. My customers love my baking. Look how beautiful you see it's becoming. And as you can see, yeah, good. It's good. Very beautiful Victoria sponge. Okay, so, and today is my happy birthday. Today I'm 49 years old. I was born 27 April 1971, and I'm making this cake. So at the end I add 100 grams of butter. Okay, I add the butter in this way in the oven. I don't know why, but he has the property to spread around the sponge. I don't know why, I don't know how, but it does this. Okay, so in the oven is already hot. Okay, and in the oven I've got a pot of water already. I show you the water. You see, I need steam into the oven. So this oven have not the proper steam, and so I'm going I need steam in the oven, and I do it with the pot. So here I've got my tray that is already is ready to go. And now what I'm doing is hey, look at this. Now what I'm doing is to put my sponge into the tray like this. Okay, so like this. But the video will be edited, so I will make it perfect. Okay, look at, as you can see, this product is not over whipped, and has the property to raise nicely. This will be very nice. And so we go in now. Okay. And okay, wow. Good. So this is done. The sponge is in, and it will take 50 minutes. So let's put timer. Let's put the timer for 50 minutes. 50 minutes timer, and then we check. And then we check. Then we check it. Okay, so now the sponge is in, and now we do the creme patisserie. Okay, we clean up the table and we do the creme patisserie. So here we have already sugar and egg yolk. In this creme patisserie, I wanna make it nice and flavory, so I'm gonna put this a touch of vanilla. I'm gonna put a touch of cinnamon, and I want orange. I want this beautiful orange. Okay, good. Okay, so now what do you do? Now you put your milk to boil. You put your milk to boil. Okay, so you take a pot, and you need a pot that is thick. It's thick here. Okay, you need a pot that is thick here, and you put your milk to boil. Do not use always pot that are thicker because otherwise the creme patisserie it is stuck into the pan. Okay, so you need a double thickness of iron pot. And so let's, and also another secret that I tell you, all the fat, this is whole milk. This is whole milk, and there are a lot of fat in a whole milk, okay? When you boil your milk, all the fat is gonna down to the pot, okay? And if you want to avoid that, you add a touch of sugar in your milk, and you mix it very well. This will prevent to lose your fat of the milk in the bottom of the pot. Okay, this is another trick. I've done a lot of courses. So now we need to add the flour, and we add 100 grams of flour. Okay, 100 grams of flour. Here we go. So when you add your flour for the creme patisserie, you first need to put together egg yolk and sugar, and then you put together you put your flour. Okay, so here we go. So the milk is coming, and here you have your this light. I put this light, but I think it's too much. What do you think? Got this light? Maybe like this is better. Maybe like this is better, I think. Hopefully. Okay, so now we are going here. Now we are going here. Okay, this creme patisserie. If you can imagine this cake with fresh fruit and all this flavor, creme pâtissière and the Victoria sponge, it's amazing, gorgeous. Another thing that you can do now, where are pot. Another thing that you can do now is the syrup. Is the syrup for the cake. So we need to make our own syrup. And for this syrup, I'm gonna do 300 gram sugar, 200 gram sugar, and 200 grams water, 200 gram water. So this will be the simple syrup. Let me check if the audio still works. One day I made a video and there was no audio. Yeah, it works. And so, okay, now the milk is about 40 degrees, 50 degrees. I start to put a bit here. And then I'm gonna put everything here. So now our creme patisserie is coming. It's coming up our creme patisserie. So this will be the syrup that I'm going to flavor the cake. Another thing that I can do, I've got oranges, skin of the oranges. I can put this skin and it will take a nice, beautiful flavor. And as you can see, we cook everything natural from scratch. Okay, here. And when you do your creme patisserie, do not stop to mix. Do not stop to mix, and make sure that you get your whisk everywhere. Your whisk must to be everywhere. Okay. Here you can mix a bit. All this is simple syrup. It's your simple syrup. And don't forget to not let alone your creme patisserie, because otherwise it stick everything in the bottom. Everything is gonna stick in the bottom. Good. Beautiful. Amazing. It takes 10 minutes, but it's worth the effort. Okay, everything is worth the effort. Wow, the sponge is beautiful. The sponge is beautiful. So when you know when the creme pâtissière is ready? When you see that it's thick and you see the first 2, 3, 4 bubbles. When you see the first bubbles, it's done. Do not continue to cook it, because otherwise you do scrambled egg, you burn everything. And this temperature will be 80 to 85 degrees, 85. When you see the first bubbles, is 85 degrees. That the eggs is pasteurized and it's good. Here, my simple syrup is boiling, and this is good. We let it boil for 10 minutes, and we let the oranges get nice, beautiful flavor. Okay, this beautiful, amazing, simple syrup. Okay. So the next, we do the creme pâtissière, we do the simple syrup, the sponge is in the oven. The next we are going to do the fruit. We cook it, okay? We caramelize it, and it will be amazing. The cake will be amazing. And you can use fresh fruit, but when it's caramelized, it's the top. So now I can feel that is getting harder, and is almost arrived. So at this point, you can also put down the flame a bit. You can put down the flame a bit, and I see the bubbles. Okay, you see, I see the bubbles, and the creme pâtissière is ready, done, perfect. As you see, I see the bubbles. See, I see the bubbles in the creme pâtissière. You see the bubbles, and the creme pâtissière is ready. Now I've got creme pâtissière ready. I've got my simple syrup is boiling, ready. See, so now we need to cool down. We need to cool down all this beautiful fresh product. And what we do, we transfer the creme pâtissière, we transfer in a metal bowl. Here, we transfer the creme pâtissière in a metal bowl. Let's take, okay, and we need a spatula. And as you can see, is not, the pot is not burned, the pot is perfect. As you can see, the pot is perfect, okay? And so this is our creme pâtissière. Okay, so now this is a small kitchen, but we can manage. We can manage. Now we need to cool down. What we do to cool down our creme pâtissière? We take clean film. Okay, we take the clean film, and we put on top. We put on top a layer of clean film, like this, and we take all the air out. We take all the air out. Okay, all the air out. You make sure that all the air is out. So you don't want to lose the steam that is in the creme pâtissière, okay? You don't want to lose the steam, so you put the clean film, you see, and all the steam will be there, and your creme pâtissière will be nice and soft. Okay, so now we go in the sink. and we fill up the sink with cold water, and we fill up the sink with cold water and we cool down the creme pâtissière. Here we go. Cold water, creme pâtissière, and of course, do not put the water, too much water, because otherwise the water go inside of the creme pâtissière. Okay, so yeah, I'm joking. So cold water and the creme pâtissière, it will cool down. The sponge is amazing, is beautiful. If you want to see, I don't know if you, I will put in the video. I take with the iPad. Okay, I take a shot with the iPad, and I will put in the video. As you can see, the sponge is beautiful. It's coming, so the job is amazing. It's coming, amazing. Okay, good. Okay, the iPad is on. Good. Okay, so now the fruit. Here we go. We need the chopping board. When you cut everything, you need your chopping board. Put your cloves on the bottom, okay, and your chopping board is safe, is there, safe. So what you need to do now is take a pan, put a bit of sugar in your pan, maybe more than bit, and put a bit of water. Put a bit of water in your pan. Make your pan on, and your simple syrup. Simple syrup is too hot. This one need to go in cold water as well. So what I'm doing, I'm gonna put the cold water here, and I'm gonna put the simple syrup here, and as you can see, all the steam is going out, and the simple syrup is cooling down. Okay, perfect. So simple syrup cooling down, creme pâtissière is cooling down, good. And here now we are going to do the fruit for our cake. Look how beautiful this pineapple, nice and ripe. So nothing better can work with fresh, beautiful, fresh ingredient. Look how beautiful. Good. You know, I'm saving all these. Okay, this. So we are going to do these little pieces. Okay. Ah, man. The pan is ready. It doesn't matter how you cut them small is good. Okay, now you go with pineapple in, And we have two beautiful bananas as well. Here we go. Look how beautiful. Nice bananas. You can imagine this feeling of a banana, pineapple, all the cinnamon. This will be an amazing, beautiful cake. Okay, and here I'm gonna put orange zest that we make last week together. You remember? Okay, look how beautiful, amazing, banana, pineapple, orange zest. This is great, it's gorgeous. Okay, so here I've got the pineapple. Here I got the pineapple. The sponge is in the oven. The simple syrup is in cool down. The creme pâtissière. In the creme pâtissière, what I need is a touch of gelatin, because I'm gonna put the cream and the creme pâtissière all together, and I need all this mixture that it glue together. It must be thick. Okay, so that's why now, no. If I put the gelatin at 80 degrees, I lose the power. The gelatin must go inside around 60 degrees. So now, right now, is the creme patisserie is went down. So now is the time. Now is the time to put about a teaspoon of gelatin. Okay, I'm using this powder gelatin, and in order to get it dissolved, in order to get it dissolved in the mixture, okay, you need to work around 60 degrees. If you work at less temperature, if you work at higher temperature, you lose the power. If you work at less temperature, you are not able to dissolve the gelatin in the mixture. So 60 degrees is the right temperature. Okay, beautiful. So look at these beautiful creme patties. I need to try. Wow. Ah. Wow. It's so tasty. Gorgeous. Okay. Here we go. Look how beautiful. And again, I don't want the hair. Okay, I don't want any air. Okay. And look at the fruit is coming, caramelized. And the sponge is going well, very well. So now is time to take some of this stuff away. I will need this with the icing sugar for the decoration. Okay. Okay, so icing sugar. I hope you are getting on with this coronavirus time. You are getting on well. Something that I'm doing, I don't watch news, I don't want to know anything, because I want to stay safe with my mind. So this will be the cake. We have everything. This one we need we need the board. We need the board to cut the sponge. Okay, we need the board to cut the sponge, and we put the orange there, flour. Okay, we don't need this product, the eggs and the butter. And another thing, if you want a nice creme patisserie, you can add a touch of butter. Also, the butter will help. The butter will help when the cake will be done. The butter will help to get a more thicker creme patisserie. So here we go. You can add your butter now, and when everything will be cold, you see, this amazing. One thing that you can do to make sure, okay, so look, another trick to know. Your oven, after 20 minutes you can put down the temperature. Okay, if you put down the temperature, it cook well in the middle. So we start with 190 degrees and then we put down to 170 after 20 minutes. And at this point, because this is not an industrial oven, at this point I'm gonna turn the sponge in the oven to the other side. So it's still nice and soft. It's beautiful. It's amazing. This is the fruit is coming. And one thing that you can do is blitz your creme patisserie with this. Then you make this way you make sure that everything is nice and blitz together. Okay, good. It's nice. It's nice. It is nice. Compa, it is nice. Okay. It's getting hot here. It's getting hot. Okay, creme patisserie. Look how beautiful creme patisserie. Okay, nice, beautiful. Again, cool down there. So this spatula, now we need to wait. Something that we need after. We need a clean bowl, and we need the mixer that we are going to wash it. Because there was fresh eggs, it's better that we wash it. At some point, another thing that you can do is change the water, because we have put the creme patisserie very hot, so we change the water that is become warm, and in this way the creme patisserie will cool down more faster. Obviously, because we do today all this job all together, we need to wait for the sponge. But if you want to do this job at home, you can organize yourself. You can do all these ingredients by time. So yesterday or a couple of days before, and then you can put together when you want your cake. No, but because I wanted to show you that I'm doing everything from scratch from the beginning, I wanted to show you all my tricks. I want to speak with you. So that's why we are waiting for the sponge coming up. That's why. And let's see how much time it need for the sponge. Is still 20 minutes. Still 20 minutes to go. Let's see if I've got my Facebook, if there is anyone here live. Okay, I've got. Yeah. I've got Richard Morris. You are doing well, chef. Richard. Thank you, Richard. Thank you. Thanks, Richard. Richard. Richard is one of my customers. I cooked for him a couple of years ago under Christmas, and he came with his family in Scotland. They are in Australia. Is Richard is an amazing man, and thank you for being here. One day, Richard, you are going to show me the cake that you are going to do for your mom. Okay, Pauline Morris. Okay, good, amazing. Okay, and yeah, so there is no many people here today, so I put my like and my love. I send love to everybody, and we are waiting 20 minutes to get the sponge ready. The fruit, now the fruit is ready. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful this fruit cake is. This fruit it is. So now we need to cool down. Now we need to cool down it because is too hot to put together with the cream. If I put this fruit so hot right now into the in the cake with the cream and the creme patisserie, it's gonna melt everything. So what we do, we take a tray and we split this fruit on the tray like this, and in this way it cool down more faster. Yes, it cooling down more faster. Ah, there is Fiona. Hi, Fiona. Fiona is another of my customers. Fiona, I need to do the barbecue on her boat with Fiona. They are Fiona Carey. They are from Largs with Andrew and Gabby. I made the first wedding for this family, for the family of Fiona. I made the first wedding, and then I made the wedding for the brother. So for Gabby and Andrew, Andrew is the son of Fiona. I made their wedding, and then the year after 1 year or two, I made the wedding for Sam and Kat. Sam and Kat, Sam is the brother of Gabby. So I told you all the story. So look how beautiful this beautiful fruit now is gonna be the filling of this Victoria sponge cake, and will be super tasty. Okay, so now we have about 17-18 minutes to go. 17-18 minutes to go. We can do, let me think, we need to do the Italian Merengue, and this too early. It's too early because the Italian Merengue then is going down. What we can do, here there is this is I wanna show you how the sponge, how the sponge is coming. Look how beautiful this sponge is. Look how beautiful, 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 you see? But it's not ready. You see, it's not ready. So let's go back inside. I still have my pot of hot water, you see? I still have my pot of hot water because I need to make an amazing sponge. I need steam in the oven. And with the steam, it helps to raise, it stabilizes, is the right way to do. And what else? Here is bring them on camera. Bring them on camera. Yes, chef. Okay. So, see, she bring them on camera. So fresh, beautiful fruit that will go inside of the cake. This is the syrup that I'm gonna dunk the Victoria sponge with. This syrup, beautiful, made with oranges. So at this point, in this syrup, that's why I've got vodka. In this syrup, we are going to add a touch of vodka, and the vodka, the alcohol, it enhances the flavor of the simple syrup. This syrup and this cake, in this cake, it will be fantastic, amazing. Okay, is already cold. There is no more need to put in this water. This is, I want to show you the creme patisserie is already cold. I want to show you how beautiful this creme patisserie is. I want to show you this. See, look how beautiful. This is amazing. Let's try again. This is beautiful for you. I do this for you, okay? Because I'm on diet. I do this for you. Ah, wow. This gorgeous. This cake will be amazing. And I've got, wow, what a cake, what a cake. I got Paul McGee, what a cake. What a cake, mate. What a cake, mate. Paul is my neighbor. Paul is my neighbor. He's gonna try some of this beautiful cake. He's gonna try. Look how beautiful. Creme patisserie. If you can imagine this beautiful product, is amazing. Okay, so we are waiting for this beautiful Victoria sponge cake. Victoria sponge cake with fruit. We are waiting about another 10-12 minutes. When the sponge will be ready, we are going to put all together this ingredient, and we are going to make an amazing, beautiful cake. And what else? Because we have 12 minutes, I can show you with something. What we can do. What we can do together. The sponge is there, the oranges is there. No much. We have 10 minutes. So let's do this. I'm coming back when the sponge is ready, okay? When the sponge is ready, I'm coming back and we go live together. So I'll see you in 15 minutes, okay? And I don't want to lose your time.